Before the video starts, I just want to let you guys know that over 90% of you watching this video aren't even subscribed to the channel. So if this is something you like, basketball related content, then be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss an upload. And also please be sure to turn on your notifications so you don't miss an upload. And also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. That makes a big difference in helping this channel grow. With that being said, back to the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, I never thought that I would be saying this in the year 2021, but I'm saying it. The New York Knicks are back, man. Oh my goodness. The New York Knicks are back. After being such a joke for my whole life, and way before that, they haven't won a championship since the 1970s. You know, since the last time they won a championship, my parents weren't even born. That's how long ago it has been. The Knicks are relevant and good and fun again. After, years of pain and misery and suffering. It is wild to think, but we're here. Man, this is just crazy to think about. The Knicks just right now beat the Hawks in overtime. That is their 8th straight win. I mean, and it's also their longest winning streak since 2014. Man, the New York Knicks are good this year. Like, pretty damn good. And let me first get this out of the way right now, because I don't want people to misconstrue my words. The Knicks are very good this year, but obviously they are not a championship contender. But this is the Knicks we're talking about. So the fact that they are, on an 8-game winning streak right now, and based on the standings right now in the East, the number 4 seed, they would have home court advantage in the playoffs right now. The New York Knicks in 2021 would have the home court advantage in the first round of the playoffs. That is hard to believe, but we're here. And there's a lot of different reasons for why. And I talked about, a couple months ago when the Knicks were when people started to realize hey, this Knicks team is not that bad. Julius Randle had really taken a big step up in his game. And basically since that video, he has gotten even better, it seems like. And the same thing with this Knicks team as a whole. I mean, Julius Randle, man, he is special to watch. He is fun to watch too. He is just an elite scorer. His playmaking ability is also unbelievable for a guy his size. He put up 40 today. He put up 40 in the last game, putting up regular 30, 40-point games, high-scoring games. It has just been incredible to watch. He's clutch too. Big shots, big defensive plays. It has just been unbelievable to watch just how much of a jump he made this season. He is by far and away the most improved player this year. I don't even want to hear anyone else make a case for anyone else, because what Julius Randle is doing this season on the Knicks is something incredibly special, because no one in their mind, even Knicks fans, even the most diehard Knicks fans, did not have Julius Randle becoming an all-star, potential superstar level guy this year. No one had the Knicks as a potential playoff team. I don't even know where I had the Knicks this season. I definitely did not have them in the top 4 with potential home court advantage. That is not where I had the Knicks. So they are definitely the biggest surprise this season. And it has just been so strange. But also I'm happy watching it. And, I'm a Bulls fan. And, I mean, kind of, you could say the Knicks and Bulls have some kind of rivalry, but I don't think so. I think that rivalry is just from the 90s, where it's been almost 30 years. But the Knicks, and the Bulls are kind of tied together, because it's they're both big market teams, but they've also been really bad for a while now. So for the Knicks to jump up the way they did, I am kind of jealous as a Bulls fan, because I really wish the Bulls were like this right now, because, I want my team to be at that level right now, and I really thought we could be at this point, but, instead we're losing by almost 30 to the Cavaliers, so that's a different topic. But I'm super happy to see what the Knicks have been doing this year. The jump they had has been incredible, and there's so many reasons why. I talked about Julius Randle. I think the biggest reason, though, is Tom Thibodeau. I mean, the impact he has made just from being there is, and I'm a Bulls fan, so I know, because his first year that he came in for us 10 years ago for the Bulls, we went from a 8th seed playoff team with a barely 500 record. He came in, our entire identity changed. We were one of the best defensive teams in the league. I think the best defensive team for multiple years. when he was the head coach, we were one of the best teams on defense. The Bulls were, and it was just incredible to watch. So for him to be doing that again with the Knicks this time it shows his impact and his defense. Obviously the Knicks, they are one of the best defensive teams in the league right now. Tom Thibodeau has got to get a lot of credit for this. And coach of the year, I don't know if he's gonna get coach of the year, but I think he should be a strong contender. I had Quinn Snyder in my midseason predictions, but I think there's a big case to make for Tom Thibodeau. And if you want to be the person who does the narratives, then yeah, the narrative is strong for Tom Thibodeau. So I talked about Julius Randle, I talked about Tom Thibodeau. I also want to talk about the other guys because this team has just been so fun to watch. Julius Randle's been great. Emmanuel Quickley, this guy is a steal, man. Watching him play, from the moment he started playing for the Knicks, everyone knew, like, yeah, he's good, like really good. He had a really good game today, 20 points, hit some big shots, really efficient from three. So watching him just kind of be a really important piece for this team as a rookie is incredible to watch. And he's getting incredible experience by doing all of this. So it makes me even more excited for what he can do for the rest of his career. It makes me excited because this kid has a lot of potential. I talked about him, Julius Randle, Derrick Rose, has been terrific for them. I did not know why they made the move when they traded for him, but clearly it works because obviously the D Rose Tom Thibodeau connection's there. But off the bench, Rose has been great for them. Like today he had, I think, 20 points, got fouled out, but still 20 points, pretty efficient shooting, made some pretty big plays late in the games for the last games. The game against the Pelicans was, one that stood out to me because he made that big play, passing it out to Reggie Bullock to hit the three to send the Knicks to overtime. So Derrick Rose has been great for them. Even if he's not their main guy, he's a great spark for them off the bench. His scoring is actually really impressive. He's a solid playmaker, and he's just an overall good veteran presence to have with a young team like that. So that's been great for them. Nerlens Noel has been really solid for them. He's a great shot blocker. Overall, a great defender for them. He's a really good inside, presence that they have on both sides of the floor. So I'm very impressed to see what Nerlens Noel has been doing with them. So Reggie Bullock is a really impressive scoring guy. He can come in and hit a few big shots when you need to. That's been great for them. RJ Barrett has taken a huge leap this season. I am thoroughly shocked at just how big of a leap that RJ Barrett has made, because he is now at the level where he can be an all-star now, where I can really see it. I did not think so, and I didn't think he was going to be a bust. A lot of people thought so, and I didn't understand why. Obviously, I think it's just because Knicks fans had the expectation that they were going to get Zion, but RJ Barrett is still really good, and he has improved a lot this year, especially with the shot. I don't know what his specific numbers are, but if you just watch some games, you can tell that his shooting overall has improved substantially from three-pointer, from the mid-range and from three. So that's been also another thing incredible to watch. But yeah, I mean, this is crazy. The Knicks have the 4th seed. If the playoffs ended today, they play the Hawks. So, and they beat them today. I think they beat the Hawks again one time earlier. So you're telling me that there is a real possibility that the Knicks could have home court advantage in these playoffs. They can play the Hawks in the 5th seed, and they could win that series and be in the 2nd round. And they could probably, I don't know what the seeding situation is, but there is a chance that they could play the Nets in the 2nd round of the playoffs. That's a real possibility with this team. And the thought of that gets me really excited for what we could see in the playoffs. You're telling me that's just crazy to think about. Like, I'm trying to explain it, but the Knicks, this is what the Knicks we're talking about. Think of the jokes, the slander for years we've made about the Knicks. And now they're such a respectable and fun and hard-playing team that it's hard to disrespect them. It's hard to slander them. So I hope the Knicks, make some noise in the playoffs. If they could win a playoff series, it would be incredible for this city. Just for them to experience that after years of misery with this specific team, a young, hard-working, gritty team with an incredible defensive-minded coach. That is a great story, and if I was a real Knicks fan, I would be so happy with that. I would be so excited with this team. This is one of those great turnaround stories that we're going to talk about for a while. Just how great this is. And obviously, look, everyone's going to talk about, and the media does it already, hey, the Knicks being good again, that means we can get some stars to come to New York and make the Knicks relevant again. That's too early to talk about because you never know, but this team right now, in its current place, is really good, and they're really fun, and I cannot wait to see what they do next. I hope they get a home court advantage in the playoffs. I need to see Madison Square Garden in the playoffs. I need that energy again because it's good for the game. When the Knicks are good, when big market teams are good and respectable, it's good for the league in general. So having the Knicks play the way they are, it's great for everyone. I think everyone wins when the Knicks play well. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and also comment down below what you think about this Knicks team. You know, how exciting do you think they are? Do you think they can actually win a playoff series and make some noise? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear what you guys think. And if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And also be sure to turn on your notifications so that you don't miss an upload. And yeah, thank you guys as always for your continued support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.